Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, just a quick one today. It is Wednesday, I believe. I thought we'd do a midweek oracle guidance. We'll play with some oracle cards. Okay, it's 12:57. I want to be off by 1:30. Okay, God, that we do have to be quick. Let's grab some oracle cards. I want to see, let's have a look at what we should be focusing on. Our intentions. We're going to play with the magical mermaids and dolphins. Okay, that's cool. Let's see what the cards would like to tell us today. Okay. Music for manifesting. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hump, sing. Oh, did I just say hump? To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing and play music. I was giggling at myself today because as I was cleaning my teeth, and what I was singing to myself was, "It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas." And I actually thought to myself, why am I singing Christmas tunes? There's none on the radio, you know, we shouldn't really be hearing Christmas tunes. So music for manifest, and I was thinking, why is it that it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas for us? Did we have to wait? I don't know, but music for manifesting. Explore your options. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make a change. Okay. And we've got Father healing. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. The bottom of the deck is it's a soulmate relationship. New romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. And that's kind of like what I was just saying. It's like it's the light workers, the way showers. It's our time now. It's like this is when we get our gifts, our presents. We know that they're coming. Soulmate relationship. So we've got 3 cards here. I'm going to work off of these 3 cards. I feel as if there are 3 different messages that we can work on. Okay, let's have a look at this underlying energy of the soulmate relationship, and then we can go from there. Your desire to be in a great love relationship has manifested, and you're being guided to create or maintain that situation right now. So we've been speaking about how this connection between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Speak about it yesterday, how spiritually there's already been spiritual union here. So we're looking at how to maintain this now. Okay, so even though it may not be in the physical, it has been manifested spiritually. Okay. This relationship has a deep spiritual basis, with both partners having true faith and profound beliefs. You and your partner share similar spiritual concepts and are open-minded when it comes to learning about and implementing these new practices. We've got music, communicating through music, exploring the options. I want to say here, it's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make changes. We'll have a look at that in a moment. But I feel really out of breath. Okay, let's breathe. Music for manifesting is a way to something about keeping this bond together, exploring your options, to be open-minded. Then we've got Father healing here. I feel this is some healing that needs to take place. It may be before physical manifestation actually occurs. This partnership flows to you naturally right now. However, if you worry or try to force the situation to happen, you could slow the results. It's important for you to enjoy the process leading up to your desired outcome. Dance with the movement that your manifestation has created for you. Attract your partner through your warm and relaxed demeanour, and know that heaven is taking care of all of the details for both of you. Okay. It's good midweek confirmation. So we've got music for manifesting. Music is a powerful ally on your spiritual path, as it serves to boost your manifestation powers. Music is part of the invisible realm and is of a higher frequency than that of the physical plane. It wraps us in a protective shield to guard us from negative energies. It also lifts our emotions and thoughts to joyful levels. So this music here is also guarding, us from negative energies. It also lifts our emotions and thoughts in joyful levels, to joyful levels. By drawing this card, you're urged to play any type of music that suits your mood. As often as possible, move your body to the music and breathe in deeply as you listen to it, drawing in the energy of each note. Use music as a manifestation tool. First, sit quietly and think of your desire. Imagine that your dream has already come true and feel that reality in your stomach as warmth, peace, excitement, or security. Feel gratitude in your heart. As you enjoy these feelings, begin to chant, hum, or sing. This self-made music sends your manifestation into the ethers, where it coagulates, probably saying that so wrong, into tangible reality. Okay. It's about allowing yourself to really enjoy the energetic connection that you have. So you'll get yourself into this state, and you should naturally just feel upbeat, uplifted. You know when someone's happy, they're like whistling or humming or singing to themselves. We don't sit, do we? Well, I definitely don't sit and just all of a sudden blurt out a love song and start crying. But you might blurt out, I'm walking on sunshine, whoa, and don't it feel good? Yeah, that kind of energy. We don't sit here and go, oh, by myself, don't wanna be all by myself. Okay. We don't seem to sing, do we? When we're sad. It's like the last thing maybe we want to do. Music for manifesting. Allow yourself to just be swept up in the emotion of this connection. Okay, well, it looks like I'm pulling Rider-Waite cards for this. Let's see. We've got the King of Wands. I feel this is how we send in his desires, his thoughts to the Divine Feminine. Just be willing to be receiving. He's letting you know his plans through music. One more. He's on his way. It's part of the process. He's on his way to the Two of Cups. I felt here as if also he's connecting through music, sending messages. Pay attention. Okay, so explore your options. It's time to look at other possibilities, and it's a good time to make changes. To maybe the way that you handle this connection when you don't actually have it in the physical. It's already manifested in the ethers. Okay, you need to stay in this relaxed, calm state of appreciation. Explore your options. Let's see what this would like to say. Why are we going all the way to the back? Okay. Sometimes we think this is the way it is, and we don't see other options. By drawing this card, Heaven now asks you to question any situation you think can't be changed. Yeah, I was going to say too, right? Because I was speaking yesterday about Divine Feminines are solution orientated. There are no problems. If they heard a problem, then straight away their brain would kind of go to being solution orientated. You kind of don't join the warriors. Okay. So take a moment and pretend that a magical mermaid has granted you 3 wishes. You can have anything you want. What will you wish for? The truth is that anything you desire is possible, and this card asks you to explore your options. At first, you might do so mentally, through daydreams and nighttime dreams. Then it's important to turn these possibilities into realities by breaking them into small goals that you can accomplish today. When you explore new opportunities, the energy of the universe begins flowing in the direction of your dreams. Any step that you take, no matter how small, will help you see options that you may never have noticed before. It says then it's important to turn these possibilities into realities by breaking them into small goals that you can accomplish today. And you can choose to be happy. You can choose to uplift yourself. Or you can choose to be down and not vibing high. That is your choice. You can tap into these feelings if you allow yourself to. It's normally because it's not in the physical. It's not that it's not lacking, that emotion's not lacking, that you can't tap in to these good feeling thoughts. It's just you choose not to vibe at that level. And it's just saying, explore your options. See how you feel when you just allow this connection in, even if it is only energetically at the moment. That's the most important connection that you want. So explore your options. Okay. Leave the past in the past. I felt here as if the feminines were kind of, it's a turtle. They just go with the flow. And I feel like the divine feminine needs to really surrender and go with the flow as well. Really settle into feeling this this spiritual connection that you have, this soulmate relationship. Then it will come in the physical. So there's a lot of planning here going on. I feel like the masculines are ready, but the feminines do need to. I feel love this connection from a distance. Let's get one more for here. Moving on to calmer waters. These waters need to be a bit more calmer, guys. That's what I feel. You might think that things are calm and balanced, but are they? There's still the attachment and the neediness to have this actually in the physical right now. There's work to be done. You shouldn't be feeling a separation. So before union can take place, you won't be feeling a separation. You would have kind of got to grips with this energetic connection. Okay. Father healing. So let's have a look at this, if this is the block. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. Oh, it's the next one, guys. This card shows you that you still have some father issues left to heal. The healing doesn't need to take a lot of time. It simply requires your willingness to be free of any old anger, grief, or fear related to your male parent. Universal energies are either male or female. Male energy is expansive and giving. Female energy is nurturing and receptive. I feel here we've got to really slot back into what we are, feminine or masculine. Okay. So the masculines here, I believe, are really stepping up to being expansive and giving, and the feminine energy is nurturing and receptive. If we're unhealed with respect to our father, the universe seems to be ungenerous. If we're unhealed towards our mother, we won't accept the gifts the universe offers us. I actually felt like they were talking about the divine masculine and the divine feminine being the mother and the father. Okay. So if we're unhealed with respect to our divine masculine, let's say that, the universe seems to be ungenerous. If we're unhealed towards our divine feminine, we won't accept the gifts the universe offers us. Sounds about right. The more you focus on the spiritual truth of your father, the more your heart will be receptive to the universe's continuous and all-encompassing giving. Accept your rightful bounty and open your arms to the divine inheritance. Affirm, I now focus on the love that is the spiritual truth of my father, and I hereby balance any karma between us. I now let go of everything but the love and the lessons of my relationship with my father. I just feel it's saying the divine masculine. Any anger? Okay. I feel like I've never done that before, replaced that, but that's what I felt like. So I'm going to reread that all the way through again and put in divine masculine, divine feminine in place of mother or father. It's like they are the parents of this earth, though. Okay. This card shows that you still have some divine masculine issues left to heal. It's fun. The healing doesn't need to take a lot of time. Let's get the words out. Right. This card shows that you have some divine masculine issues left to heal. The healing doesn't need to take a lot of time. It simply requires your willingness to be free of any old anger, grief or fear related to your divine masculine. Universal energies are either male or female. Male energy is expansive and giving. Female energy is nurturing and receptive. If we're unhealed with respect to our divine masculine, the universe seems to be ungenerous. And if we're unhealed towards our divine feminine, we won't accept the gifts the universe offers us. The more you focus on the spiritual truth of your divine masculine, the more your heart will be receptive to the universe's continuous and all-encompassing giving. Accept your rightful bounty and open your arms to your divine inheritance. Affirm, I now focus on the love that is the spiritual truth of my divine masculine. I hereby balance any karma between us. I now let go of everything but the love and the lessons of my relationship with my divine masculine. That's beautiful. Okay, message received. Really move on then. Leave the past in the past, guys. You don't want to be bringing that into your future. So let's have a look and see what the Father Healing here wants to say. It's a connection. Harmony. I don't know why I want to say harmony, but we could say celebrate, but balancing out. It's kind of like figuring out the key. Celebrating here. It's kind of like that will do it. There's a chirpy bird out there. The divine masculine here, independent, he's ready. All that keeps coming through, and I don't know why, but it's just saying, admire your divine masculine on how far he's come. You may only be communicating energetically, telepathically. I'm going to get one more for him. He's balancing out the connection. Okay. I'm sure something else will come through with that, but it was just, he's trying to balance out the connection. I feel because he had this hat on, the dunce did come through. Oh, look. It's masculine and feminine here. And it was like, he's not as good at doing this as what you are. It's like, be a bit more forgiving, divine feminines. You really need to surrender now. It's like you can feel this connection. You're choosing not to feel it. So who's blocking themselves off from love? So you can feel it if you allow yourself to. But because it's not in the physical, you choose as a divine feminine or a divine masculine. But we choose to block ourselves off from actually allowing ourselves to feel that. It was available all along. It was just us that was not allowing that love to flow energetically. The strength of the feminine, but the masculine here. So much healing energy here. But we're still picking up on this. Look, the infinity's balancing above her head and the masculine's got it here, and he really is trying. Okay. Let's pull a Sacred Destiny card. I don't know why Groove is in the Heart by Delight is in my mind. It's like Groove is in the heart. Okay. Let's get a, would like to come out. Let's get a Sacred Destiny card. Relaxation. Chill out. Relax into this. She's reading a book here on a hammock. And I feel it's like, look for the signs, the synchronizations, everything that's telling you that everything's okay. And you're just not believing it. The harvest moon. We're coming up to a full moon, aren't we, guys? I think it might be on the 10th. On a warm, peaceful autumn night, a gentle haze softens the light of the full moon. The songs of night birds softly emerge through the dark against the backdrop of the sonorous outpouring of the frogs that line the lake shore. The stillness allows your senses to expand. You inhale the earthly dampness in the air, hear the nuisances of the night sounds, and look at the muted reflections of the moon in the lake, and sense the deep quietude of the night. A full moon occurring close to the autumn equinox is called a harvest moon. The harvest moon symbolises that all you have worked for is coming to fruition. In other words, you can put your feet up, relax and let go. So, have we got an eclipse? I'm not sure. Okay. I'm not too sure what's going on. I think we've got something that's happening. The sacred landscape wants you to know, when you receive this card, relax. All is well. No need to strive or push to get ahead. Beneath the surface of life, everything is gently propelling you in the right direction. You can lay down your burdens and simply unwind. Slow down and allow calmness to fill you. When you relax and relinquish control, your intuition expands and you create the space for your spirit guardians to help you. Additionally, it's vastly easier to heal and have positive outcomes in your life when you are rested and not filled with worry and a need to control outcomes. Lie back, stretch out, and watch magic unfold in your life. And I think for the divine feminines, especially the ones I've been speaking to, this is quite alien, okay? To have so much rest time. But it's needed. It's essential. This is how it all flows. Okay, we're just changing the way that we do things. Relaxation. Let's have a speak with the angel prayers then. It's 13:22. Okay. Let's get an Angel Prayers Oracle card. Healthy choices. It's like it's time to look after you. Relax. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to make healthy choices. Your angels are encouraging you to make healthy choices for your body, mind, and soul. Looking after your soul energy is one step, but having a balanced diet and healthy relationships will also contribute to your spiritual growth. You are a pillar of strength. Ensure you look after your inner light. You are a pillar of strength. Make sure you look after your inner light. Angels are able to send as much. Okay, can we read the right words? We can give it a go. Angels are able to send us much clearer messages when we are in alignment with the three parts of our being: mind, body, and soul. Choosing to have positive, loving, and grateful thoughts is the first step. Well, we kind of said that, didn't we? Got to keep it positive. Okay, so choosing to have positive, loving, and grateful thoughts is the first step. Looking after your body and what you feed it is the second step. And taking care of your soul by checking in with God and doing your daily spiritual practice is the final one. These are all healthy choices that will increase your growth. Now, I've been fasting quite a bit. I haven't been eating much for quite a while, actually. So I think that's going to kind of be changing. I think we're going to, once we let go, okay, this attachment to the Divine Masculine, we're going to really be able to, well, you're going to have to focus on you then. And it might be a bit alien. You might feel quite lonely, but it's time for you to kind of sort you out. So whatever you're needing to do to make yourself feel healthy, the positive mindset. It's so hard to have a positive mental attitude at all time. But when you really understand your energy, you're just going to attract what you are vibing. Okay, you do need to really get yourself back to vibing high. Okay, let's have a look at these oracles of the fairies, and then I'm going to end on a Mother Mary card. Transformation. This fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that's happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. Okay. It's good guidance, guys, if you take it on. Especially just, I think it all comes down just to that Father Healing card. The caterpillar has no idea it's about to transform into a beautiful butterfly. If you've drawn this card, the fairy of transformation has flown into your reading to remind you that you're transforming or are about to transform. Change can be challenging, but it can also be exciting as you witness your own beautiful transition into a new you. Butterflies are messengers from the fairy realm, so if you see a butterfly, be aware of what's going on for you in your life, or what you are thinking when you saw the butterfly. Very important. Notice what you're thinking when the Sphinx start sinking. It's a good title. Might use that one. The butterfly can act as a spiritual exclamation mark, highlighting the answer to the question you asked during the reading. Whatever your current circumstances, know that things are changing and transforming for the highest good for all. The Fairy of Transformation wishes to remind you that change can be more amazing than we can ever imagine. When we let go and surrender to the natural changes that occur in our lives, the process of transformation can be a beautiful experience. Change and transformation can also have a ripple effect on those around us. Sometimes people resist change, making it an unpleasant and painful experience. So seeing you willingly transform with love and trust may have a super positive influence on their personal experience of transformation. This fairy tells you which parts of yourself and your life are ready to transform. So follow her lead and allow, trust and flow, all is well. I love that. Change and transformation can also have a ripple effect on those around us. So it's just talking about to your divine counterpart, look, like a ripple effect. Sometimes people resist change, making it an unpleasant and painful experience. So seeing you willingly transform with love and trust may have a super positive influence on their personal experience of transformation. It's beautiful. Okay, let's get to Mother Mary card. Just feel like things are in the way of my elbow. Let's get this reading wrapped up. Okay. Short and sweet and hopefully to the point. I'm sure I just saw something about music here. I'm going to look at the second one here. Oh no, it's Our Lady of Manifest Miracles. I'm not going to read it, but that's what. Our Lady of Blessings Bestowed. Beautiful. Okay, let's give them a shuffle then. Our Lady of Quiet Blossoming. Don't think I've ever had this card. 21. It's kind of like before you get to that 22, that 11. Our Lady of Quiet Blossoming. I hear the inaudible, see the invisible, and feel the intangible. You really can't make it up. Okay. I hear the inaudible, see the invisible, and feel the intangible. I sense the signs of growth before you can do so, beloved. So believe me now as I say to you, you are growing and you must trust. For the seed needs all its strength to push up into the weighty soil that provides nourishment. It must find its way with absolute intent. Even with the most loving gardener tending to it, great focus is required for the seed to burst open so that the plant may grow. So focus on this reading, guys, your intention here. The Divine Feminine here, I feel, being that great gardener. But even with the most loving gardener tending to it, great focus is required for the seed to burst open so that the plants may grow. Signs of spiritual growth are subtle at first, and yet, eventually, evidence of our inner work becomes so obvious that our world is transformed. Before the transformation bears fruit, however, we must labour with great trust when we have no sense of our growth happening. We may indeed worry that we are deluding ourselves about any progress being made at all. We might fear that our spiritual practices, prayers, meditations, or study might be little more than a passing fancy or a foolish hobby. Do not let such sabotage enter your heart, beloved. The Mother brings you a message that you are, indeed, growing, and you must guard your faith vigilantly. It is one of your most powerful assets on the spiritual path. It is during those times when we are yet to see evidence of our growth in the physical world that we can feel most uncertain, most tested. Yet we simply must, choose trust and faith no matter what. It may be weeks, months, or years before we feel we have enough proof in the physical world to justify our spiritual beliefs. But this matters not. What matters is trust. The Divine Mother comes to you in this oracle telling you that she can see, hear, and feel your growth. She knows you are going to succeed spiritually, and you can trust her when you cannot trust your own senses. In time, your growth will have demonstrated itself in the world through your manifestations, and this will inspire you with even more trust to continue on your path. For now, have faith. Even the greatest creation started as a single seed of thought. This oracle comes with a special message. Do not give up. Do not let go of your dream. Stay at it. Keep working on yourself. If you are struggling to have faith, do the healing process for this oracle at any time. Soon enough, your uncertainty or tentativeness will be replaced with great confidence, certainty and knowing. Until that moment, and even then, trust without condition. The oracle also brings this message to you. You are asked to trust in your inner senses or feelings about a person, opportunity, or situation. Sometimes what doesn't seem that promising on the surface of things can hold tremendous promise and will be the foundation for your divine success. Likewise, sometimes what appears to be wonderful is actually not much more than a glossy surface, which will do little to support or nourish you in actual fact. You are being asked to have the courage of your inner convictions and to trust your own sense of intuition about what is happening in your life or soon will be. It takes a brave soul to rely on the feelings of the heart to guide the way, rather than relying on logic, the opinions of others, or the expectations of how things should be done. Do not be afraid to trust the quiet voice within that may tell you to wait where others say jump, or may tell you to dive in where others say that cannot be done. Trust your heart and pray. Through your faith, the way will be shown, and your blossoming will be protected and nurtured through the Divine Mother's grace. It's a healing process and affirmation, guys. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Imagine that you are walking towards a lady who is seated at the edge of a fertile garden. She has garlands of red roses in her hair, and she gestures for you to sit next to her. Gently she leans over and places her ear at the earthly garden bed, listening intently. You follow her movements, doing the same. From deep within the soil, you hear a soft rustling sound, almost imperceptible, but you hear it. You sit up startled and she smiles at you. She explains in her beautiful velvety voice, that this is the sound of a seed beginning to break open so that it can grow. If you listen carefully and with the heart, you can hear it, even though nothing appears to be happening above the surface. She places one hand on the earth and the other on her heart, sending loving encouragement to that seedling. You do the same. Stay with this moment, and when you are ready, complete your healing process with the following affirmation, repeating it aloud 3 times. She hears and I believe. She sees and I believe. She knows and I believe. My spiritual success is my destiny and all is assured. I trust and have faith in divine timing and the Divine Mother's grace. Let's do it again. She hears and I believe. She sees and I believe. She knows and I believe. My spiritual success is my destiny and all is assured. I trust and have faith in divine timing and the Divine Mother's grace. One more time, 3 times aloud. She hears and I believe. She sees and I believe. She knows and I believe. My spiritual success is my destiny and all is assured. I trust and have faith in divine timing and the Divine Mother's grace. You got this, guys. You've got this. Let's see if we've got some you got this cards. Okay, I haven't seen them for a while. Where are you? Where are you hiding? Oh. Okay. Oh, here you are. You've got this. Come on, stop hiding. Oh. Be bright and be happy, and you shall shine. And your potential is endless. What's the song? Be young, be foolish, be happy. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Don't know what that card is. Okay. Just having a little sing-song. We've got 3 here. To accomplish, we must not only act but dream. Let's get this dreaming part, okay? Like living the dream energetically. Living it. Feeling it. Allowing it. Live for the moments you can't put into words. They're not words, it's a feeling, it's an energy. So live for those moments that you can experience them and that you get to actually feel this vibrational resonance. That's what we're doing now. We're really resonating with the things that we're meant to be resonating with. Resonance. Live for the moments you can't put into words. The fears we don't face become our limits. Yeah, let's be limitless this lifetime. Okay, let's look at the bottom. Anything is possible and everything can be. Okay, guys, much love to you all. I will catch up with you soon, okay? So take care. Bye for now.